Niños del Lago is a one-of-a-kind nature camp set here in the highlands of Guatemala nearby the famous Lake Atitlan, about a 15-minute drive in a beautiful village on 6 acres of natural forest. When fully operating, more than 3,000 children from many other NGO projects who are providing education for some of the most vulnerable children in Guatemala. I am Arlene Cervantes, the founder and executive director of Niños del Lago, Children of the Lake. In the year 2000, I decided to visit Guatemala, and like so many others, I knew I wanted to return. And in 2003, when I did manage to return, it was that year when my life would drastically change. I was out walking early one Sunday morning in the old town of Antigua. I was about to step down from a high curb and cross over the cobblestone street when I suddenly saw movement in a large pile of cardboard that was piled high on the opposite corner. I stopped, frozen in my tracks, as I watched the cardboard begin to rise, and I saw a young woman's face peer out from beneath. I slowly crossed to the other side, close enough until I could see that the girl was sick with fever, and then I saw the infant she held in her arms that had died in the night. Suddenly, my world changed, because at that moment, I knew that I could no longer just be a tourist, enjoy the good life in Antigua. I knew that I had to do something, but it would still take 3 more years before I knew what it was I could do that would make a profound impact. I would build a place where the dreams of thousands of at-risk and vulnerable children would be nurtured and supported, and its name would be Niños del Lago.
Hola, buenos días. Bienvenida.
Gracias. Una bonita lunes, Armando, I don't know if you have time, but I have a few notes here that I'd like to go over with you. Niños del Lago is a nonprofit organization operating in Guatemala. Of course, we're legally registered here. As well, we are a U.S. 501c3 nonprofit, and we are registered also in the Netherlands. Our office is managed by Armando Martinez, a local young man, bilingual, of course. He is our administrative assistant. He takes care of basically all the details of our general activities that go on day by day. We have many volunteer opportunities, ranging from actually working in the office on specific administrative projects to people who have great experience in early childhood development, working on development of our children's program. The majority of our funding comes from the United States and Holland. Of course, we also receive donations. More and more are coming in from Guatemala. The reason we need an office in Panajachel is so that when visitors come in, they can receive information directly and book a trip to come up to our site and actually see our facility. This generates, of course, a lot of interest around the world. People who are here as visitors go away and they talk about our project. I'm off, and I'll be back in around 45 minutes. Few people are aware that only 30% of Guatemalan children will pass the 3rd grade. Official Guatemalan statistics report that more schools are built every year in the remote areas of Guatemala. But if we were to visit these schools, we would likely discover that although the room exists, there are no windows, floors, doors, or chalkboards, no desks or books, and no supplies or even a toilet. And even worse, there might not be a teacher in the room because they often must wait for months to receive their pay. With these grim statistics, there is little chance for poor children in Guatemala to thrive. Here we we are on the Niños del Lago site, 6 acres of natural forest. This is where the children will come and spend their annual week at camp. Behind me, I believe you can see one of the duplex cabins. This one is called La Uva, grape. All of our cabin roofs are a different color and named a different fruit, so that the children during their week of program can identify sort of an ownership of each individual cabin. We now have 3 duplex cabins completed. We have 3 half completed. Once we are built at full capacity, we will be able to receive more than 3,000 children to Niños del Lago every year. The children that come to Niños del Lago come to us from the most vulnerable groups of children throughout Western Guatemala. These children deal with many tragic circumstances, everything ranging from hunger, abuse in the family, perhaps they're in an orphanage. Whatever their circumstance, it is dire and they are at risk. This may seem like another summer camp, but it is not. This is a 1-week experience that will change the lives, inspire children who come from these poorest groups to think differently, to dream of a better future, and to believe that they can achieve much in their lives. This is why the children return year after year to Niños del Lago, so that we'll have another opportunity to prove to them, to demonstrate to them that they are different, that they are worthy, and that we're here to support them on through the end, as long as they struggle, fight to stay in school in their home program. At this time, the Niños del Lago facility is nearly 70% complete. In order to achieve our goal to receive our first group of children in 2013, we need your help. Please visit our website where you will find all the information you will need to make a donation. And please check the site out a little further. There's a lot of information explaining other ways that you can help us, whether as a volunteer in Guatemala, join a committee in the United States to help towards our development, perhaps become an ambassador in your community. We're open, our arms are wide for any help that you care to give us.